Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the University Village Apartments on Walker Road in the North Jackson, Tennessee area, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I will also try to insert a local on the 8s from the Weather Channel if I happen to see one while I'm doing the video. It turned out to be a very beautiful day today, just like we were expecting. Highs did get a little bit warmer than originally thought, but winter returns tonight. Temperatures, that is. Still no precipitation here, but there is a tiny chance over in Middle Tennessee between midnight and sunrise of a few snow flurries, but not here in West Tennessee. Well, that's the thinking right now. I'll put it that way. And sorry for missing last night YouTube. I got a little busy, but I'm back tonight. Maybe I'll be back for the rest of the month, and who knows from there. Alright, let me see. Yesterday's low temperature was 20 degrees. Yesterday here in North Jackson, yesterday's high was 52 degrees. No precipitation fell yesterday. Yesterday's coldest wind chill was 9 degrees, and that was at 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Highest wind gust yesterday was 25 miles per hour out of the southwest at 2:45 p.m. Yesterday's hottest high in West Tennessee was 54 degrees, and that occurred at Bolivar, Covington, at the Memphis, Tennessee airport, and in Somerville, Tennessee. Whoa, that's 4 locations there on the list for yesterday. And yesterday's coldest low was 17 degrees, and that was at the Jackson, Tennessee airport. Again, here in North Jackson, 20 and 52 were the highest and lowest temperatures for yesterday. Alright, move on to today. Climate summary. As of 5 p.m., the skies were clear here. The temperature was down to 58 degrees at that time. The dew point was 27 degrees. The humidity was at 31%. We had southwest winds at 9 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 29.88 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature so far, 29 degrees. Today's high here in North Jackson, 65 degrees. Boy, it felt good. Even though it was a little windy. Had no precipitation since midnight, of course. Lowest humidity would be 26% at 2 through 4 p.m. this afternoon, while the highest was 92% at 5 a.m. this morning. And might be getting ready for local on the 8s. Let me put it down just in case. The lowest barometric pressure is not showing it yet, so lowest barometric pressure today was 29.88 inches, and that was at 5 p.m. The highest, here it is. No, they're not going to have one. 6:30 and no local on the 8s. Alright, whatever. Bad timing. They've had a few leading up to the video, just not at the time I decided to do the video. Maybe toward the end, maybe 10 more minutes. I'll probably be talking on my luck. 10 minutes from now. Alright, the highest barometric pressure today was 30.17 inches of mercury, and that occurred at 12 through 2 a.m. This morning. I know I gave you the lowest, 29.88 inches, and that occurred at 5 p.m. The highest wind gust today was 26 miles per hour out of the southwest at 2:38 p.m. And the wind chill today, the coldest, was 27 degrees as of 6 a.m. this morning. Alright, the records for today, I'm going to quit looking at the TV, for December the 11th, hottest high would be 76 degrees. in 1996 and 2015. The coldest high would be 29 degrees, and that happened in 1957. Yeah. And never mind. Warmest low would be 64 degrees, and that happened in 1996. And coldest low would be 6 degrees, and that happened in 1962. Alright, and I should let you read this along with me, shouldn't I? I might get a little confusion if I've done that. Rainfall record for today, 3.79 inches, and that happened in 1999. Quite a bit of rain there, nearly 8 inches. No, oh my goodness, nearly 4 inches of rain in 1999 today with 3.79 inches. And we even had a touch of snowfall. Yeah, a little snow today. December 11th of 1972, we had 1 inch of snow right here in Jackson, Tennessee. Alrighty, and in 72, that would be at the airport. I lost the records from way back then on my own from back in 1972. I'm not even sure I even kept any at that time. I was still in school at the time. Oh well, I better not get into that. Yeah, I didn't graduate until 1977 from JCM. I might have been in the 10th grade back in 72, or in the 9th grade to enter junior high, beginning of high school back in those days. Oh well, enough of my history. I didn't mean to get into that. Okay, I think that's it on the basic regular history I share with you. Let me go ahead and go through some of the graphs that I normally show and let you know that there's really nothing on it. But I'm going to show it to you anyways. I'll prove it to you, I guess. Be a better way of putting it. Here's one, thanks to AccuWeather, of course. Let me see if I can slide it down here. Turn that back on. Oh, there it is. I'm looking at the wrong map here. I'm trying to scoot the wrong one down. It sounds about something like I do. Let me get that a little bit closer. You can see the cities better. I know what I need to do to bring that down. Now that might make it smaller. It's doing fine the way it is. Alright, as you can see from a long look here, the skies are clear across Tennessee. No precipitation. There was a small echo up there in east of Bowling Green, Kentucky, but it disappeared, so I guess that's alright too. Oh wow! Oh, I need to take that thing off to get those squares off. Alright, let me zoom out. And that's taking a lot longer than I like it to. Alright, let me get this back again. Alright, there you see there's really not a whole lot going on. There's some rain and snow mixed to our north. It appears to be moving in our direction, but I honestly believe it's going to dissipate by the time it gets here. That's still several miles away before it gets here. And go on to the nation view. I know what I need to do, but here's the national view. It almost shows up better without me holding it, don't it? Let me see if I can pull that up. Might help. See, that helps a little bit. You can see there's really nothing going on except that spot just north of us. Kansas and Missouri is moving due southeast at the moment. There's an area of snow up there in northern Illinois, stretching on over to northwestern Pennsylvania. But it's moving, looks like east, not southeast. And then there's a little bit more snow up there in portions of the Great Lakes. But that's it nationwide. That little dab up there in northwestern Missouri might be the snow that Middle Tennessee's thinking they might get later tonight after midnight till sunrise. But I believe it's going to go bypass Jackson, though. We might have a few clouds, though, between about 2 a.m. to about 7 a.m., but shouldn't have any snow out of it. I put that away. All right, let's move on to, let me see, the satellite pictures. I keep forgetting to bring that up. And I would put it on the visible, but visible satellite don't work at nighttime. There's no sunshine to reflect off the clouds. There are a few clouds moving by already. Looks at this map. They're just north of Jackson, matter of fact. Yep. Skies may actually become very cloudy before midnight. It looks like it may very well do that. Yep. Clouds are thicker up north of Nashville. Now you see them moving through. It may be very cloudy right here around 7 o'clock. And instead of lasting till 7 a.m. in the morning, it may end around 2 a.m. If it's scheduled to be from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m., may have to move it up 6 hours. Isn't that amazing how that always seems to work? But then nature has its own mind. It can do it when it wants to. We all know that. Sometimes the forecast is off a little bit, but yeah, there's a few clouds up north of us, so yeah, it may not be clear all evening till 2 a.m. Even though it looks like it's fixing to go cloudy now, shortly, instead of waiting until after midnight. So don't be surprised if the skies kind of go cloudy during the evening hours, but they may clear up around 2 or 3 in the morning and instead of waiting until about 7 tomorrow morning. I'll say that much. We'll see, I guess. Let's go on to the national view. And let you see it real quick. I'll put this back on so I can see what you're seeing. Alright, my arms is killing me. Whew. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Light as this thing is, never mind. My camera, that is. They see the clouds. Yeah, pretty good chunk of clouds up northeast of us, and that front's moving on through. Let me see how close I can get to Tennessee here, and keep it straight. All right. That's a pretty good cluster of clouds to our north. They're moving, looks like east, but they're also drifting southeast, right toward us. So don't be surprised if it gets, like I said, very cloudy. The few clouds moving through before very long, actually. But hopefully they'll clear out around 3 in the morning. Oh well, we'll see. Okay, let me move on to Weather Underground's surface map. Shows you all the fronts and their satellite, well, their not their satellite, but their radar. There's a good gracious, no wonder. Look at 2 cold fronts heading our way. One is southern Illinois, according to this one, and another one up there in what is that, Iowa, Wisconsin, that's moving south. Those 2 fronts are heading in our direction. And there's an including a trough. That's what those dotted lines are. 3 fronts in a sense, moving through West Tennessee. No wonder, goodness gracious. And that one is coming in and probably Wednesday or Thursday, because it's supposed to cool back off again. That's probably why. And that's the rest of the country for you. Let me branch out so you can see that a little bit better. Let me move this thing out of the way so you can see more of the country instead of it. There we go. It's pretty much the northeast for you. Really, the snow way up north is not that widespread. Fairly heavy maybe in spots, but it doesn't cover a huge area. Alright, let me zoom in to Tennessee a little bit here. That's a little bit better. Let me zoom in one more time. Got a good view. Let me see if I can. There we go. I don't know what I was looking at for a second. That's cold front. That one above it's off this map. And there's that occluded front. I keep calling it occluded, I mean trough. Apologize for that. There's the snow up there. It looks pretty heavy up there just north of Ohio there in Michigan. It's a narrow strip though. Alright, I'm going to let it go at that. I'm going to finally lay the microphone down. Microphone and camera down. Let me just try one more zoom in. Get real close here. Yeah, that's real close, my friends. I got to pick it up just to see West Tennessee on this one. There's that trough. It's right near Jackson now. Up there around the Alamo, Tennessee area and stretching on into Arkansas. Alright. That's about all I'm going to get on that map. I got so close. And there's that cold front. It's located near Carbondale, Illinois. At the moment, moving on down. Alright. There's a close-up view of West Tennessee on this one. Alright, that's good enough on the map. Let's move on to the readout forecast. Did I miss another one and let him know it? Local on the H. Alright, now let me read you the forecast because apparently I'm concentrating so hard on the computer style forecast that I'm missing the local on the 8s. That's no big deal though. Get this over so I can see a little bit better. Alright. I'll just go ahead and read it to you. I would show it to you. I'm afraid that all my clicking's gonna mess it up. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it fair skies for the evening here in Jackson, even though it's going to be very cloudy in West Tennessee. But it looks like it may become very cloudy shortly. And I'm going to go ahead and say it'll clear up around 3 o'clock in the morning, because originally it wasn't supposed to become mostly cloudy or very cloudy till around 2 a.m. and it's supposed to clear up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Whereas moving in pretty close to 6 hours early. So it might get out of here 6 hours early. So it may be very cloudy to around 3 a.m. then becoming fair for the rest of tomorrow. For all of tomorrow. Now I'm kind of giving you a right up to the minute update based upon that satellite picture posed to the printout forecast. Alright. The sun set tonight at 4:42 p.m. and it'll be rising tomorrow at 6:55 a.m. and be setting tomorrow evening at 4:43 p.m. Yes, tonight is the last night that the sun sets at 4:42. Starting tomorrow, it starts setting at 4:43, and slowly we start gaining the sunshine in the evenings. Slowly, until we finally get daylight saving time back in March. Alright, the sun's gone, the moon's gone for the day, And tomorrow still looks like I mentioned, probably fair, very cloudy to around 3 a.m. That's what I'm going to call it at the moment, even though I've got it posted a little differently. Very cloudy to around 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, then becoming fair for rest of Tuesday, with a low near 33 degrees. High tomorrow, only 44 degrees. What a difference that is at 65 to 44. 65 today's high, tomorrow's high, only 44. With northwest winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Of course, that means it's going to feel a lot cooler tomorrow, too. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 6:55 a.m. and be setting tomorrow afternoon at 4:43 p.m. The moon will be rising tonight or tomorrow morning at 1:34 a.m. and be setting tomorrow afternoon at 1:40 p.m. On Wednesday, it's going to be mostly clear with a low near 25 and a high of 55 with southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And it looks like on Thursday, it looks like it's going to be fair skies with a low near 33 degrees and a high of 44 degrees with northwest winds at 10 to 20. Friday, fair skies, low near 27, high of 46 with northwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And I'll go ahead and give you the weekend. One day looks good, the other day don't. Saturday looks like it's going to be mostly clear with low near 30, high of 59. Hey, you got almost another 60 coming up Saturday. Cool. With south winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And on Sunday, it looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of rain till Sunday night, then becoming fair. With low near 42, a high of 60, with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now, I'm going to go ahead and mention it, but don't want to put a whole lot of promises or hopes to it and all. But the Christmas Day is now included in the 15-day outlook, and right now it's calling for mostly cloudy conditions with a chance for some precipitation on Christmas Day, with the lows around 28, 29, upper 20s, and highs probably in the middle 40s. And that's on Christmas Day as of right now. That's a long way off to be promising a lot, as you well know. Well, even tomorrow is almost too far away. Since it's already changed 6-hour forecast in a matter of a few minutes. But that's to give you an idea of kind of what to expect on Christmas Day as of right now. Well, I think that's it. I'm through for tonight. Thanks for listening in. Thanks for checking in. And I hope you all have a very pleasant Monday night, the 11th. Hope you wake up to a beautiful Tuesday morning, the 12th of December. And, of course, I hope to talk to you once again tomorrow night. Well, no, I don't like that back cover of it. It's got a dark background. Well, I guess I can at least get the 7-day forecast on it. Let me do that. Yeah, I can at least get a 7-day outlook on it. Of course, there's nothing on the radar. They're going 34. I think that's kind of what I went for a while ago. They're saying partly cloudy. We'll see. That may be a good one. It's not really showing up as good as I'd like it to. The background is not as good. It's too dark, really. I'm going to try to get it. That ain't going to do as good as I'd like it to. No. Well, it's showing up a little bit better now that I took it away a little bit. Alright, I gave you a quick idea there. You knew that'd show up at the end. Alright, I finally got one. Alright, well, that's it for tonight, folks. Good night, and God bless you. And sweet dreams.